Hey guys! So in today's video, I barely know where to begin, but as you know, I will be attempting to do the now pretty old, pretty famous Instagram model or Insta baddie transformation. Since I do so many hair transformations and I've never done a style transformation, I figured I could dip my toe into this type of video just to see what it's like, see if it's fun, see if it's not. This was technically requested a couple months ago. Somebody left a comment asking me if I would ever do the emo to Insta baddie transformation a la Linzor. And then while I was planning it, another comment came up asking for this specifically. So technically, two of you out there have suggested this. So what will it take to turn me into an Instagram model? I've made a list of all the things that essentially disqualify me from that title, and there's honestly a lot.
Clothes, makeup, eyebrows, nails, and the biggest thing I think we can all guess is hair.
While the Insta baddie style does lean into the alternative fashion scene in some ways, when it comes to hair, things are kept pretty mainstream, I guess you could say. In other words, it's usually not like mine in any of the ways that I've had it. But you do see a lot of pink hair and a lot of other vibrant colors for hair, and of course extensions and wigs, etc. But generally the hair color is more natural. So luckily for this part of the Instagram transformation, Wiggins Hair hooked me up with a more natural looking hairstyle. This is actually basically what my hair would look like if I hadn't done all of this to it, but we'll be coming back to this wig later. And as for the rest of the items, the rest of the stuff that we have to do, tomorrow I'm getting my nails done, then the day after that I'm getting my brows done. So there's been a slight change of plans because my nail appointment yesterday got rescheduled to today, which is the next day, which is the day of the eyebrows. So now we are actually going to do eyebrows first and then nails pretty much right after. So I'm about to leave to head out the door, but first I wanted to give a before shot of my eyebrows. I haven't touched them in like over a month. Get an extra close, so this is a before shot of the eyebrows. The plan is, I think, to do henna tinting. I got a patch test the other day. Everything went fine, no reaction, and so I think we're gonna be good to go on the henna. I'm excited. I've never had anything done to my eyebrows before. I've only just like tweezed them. I've never really shaped them. Never had anybody else touch them, so this is exciting. Big day for me, and so let's do it. So I'm here, I'm in the chair, ready to go. We just prepped the area a little bit, cleaned it, and so here is a before shot before we get started.
Some spots we're gonna like clean and make them a little bit more arched also, and with the henna tinting they will look like a powder, kind of affects like makeup for a few days, which will look lovely on her. Yeah.
Alright, cool, so let's get started.
Just remove the little hairs that don't count. Your line will be a little more arched and straight.
Okay.
So we're just gonna cheat the arch.
Whoa.
Hello. Hello, arch.
Yeah, hello. Who knew?
I knew you had that hidden arch. So I'm just gonna also tweeze a bit more here just to make that oomph a little bit.
Okay. is also a look. Whoa, oh my god. That's crazy. Oh wow, that's like, those are mine. Yeah, that's so cool.
It's really good.
Thanks. Well, I mean, I just sat there. Wow. New person, new brows, new life, starting over. Wow. Thank you so much.
Pink, so it kind of like very cool. Normal nails.
So cool. So it is the next day, and here is the final look for the nails and eyebrows. Definitely like very in between for the rest of the video. I wanted to sit down and film this when I got home yesterday, but by then it was totally dark, and so now we are here. You can see what's happening. Holy shit. So yeah, this is the after shot of the brows. Technically, we're at 24 hours later. Technically. I love them so much. I'm so happy. And I'm really happy with this. I also, if anybody is noticing, I fixed my bangs. If you saw my hair update video, you saw that I was not happy with them, and then like throughout filming this, I really was like really noticing how much I like disliked them even more. And so when I sat down to film this right now, I like couldn't not do anything about it. So I fixed them. There will be a video about it, but just after this one. But I am seriously loving these nails and these eyebrows. Like, I had no idea that my brows and my nails could affect me this much. I never thought that they could make like this big of a difference, especially in the way that like I feel. Like, I've been enjoying seeing my nails so much, and like even when I'm just like scrolling on my phone or like texting somebody, like they just, I don't know, it's like they make me feel, they somehow make me feel like more mature even, and like, dare I say, sexy, which is something that it's like so far from what I'm used to feeling. And with the brows too, like I feel like I look like more serious maybe, I don't know, but like I really like what they're doing to my face. And I never thought that I could really have like this much of an arch. I'm used to my eyebrows being very just like curved. And Rainy, I think that's how you say her name, she explained how like I did have one, we just had to kind of carve it out. And she did, and it looks great, and it was just like, Mrs. Highbrow was like phenomenal. I was so impressed by the whole salon. Everybody there was so nice, and I'm really looking forward to going back. She explained that the henna tint will last for a few days on the skin, but then on the hair it can last for like 5 to 6 weeks, I think she said. And then Elena, I think that's how you say it, from Ella Nail Art Studio. She was super nice. She was also like, she would make sure that I was filming. She would explain the process. She was super down with everything and just made the whole experience really pleasant. And she did say to me, she was like, listen, if this wasn't for the video, if this wasn't for your job, like I would very seriously recommend for you not to get the gel extensions, because she said that my real nails to begin with like are fine essentially. Like I have a long nail bed and I could just grow them out. It has been a super interesting first day with them. I'm figuring everything out. The biggest difference with the nails is like not really being able to use the tips of my fingers that much. So like instead of like going like this, I go like this. So I'm using my knuckles a lot more and like doing this motion instead of this motion. But it has been kind of interesting because I kind of have like a loss of sensation because I can't feel stuff with the tips of my fingers. So like when I was like reaching into my bag to like grab stuff, I had a kind of a tougher time like finding my chapstick, because usually that'd be something that I just like pick up and like can feel, but like these got in the way, so it's like a muted fingertip experience, if that makes sense. So definitely so far so good on the nails, although I'm sure I'll run into something that's gonna be like, God fucking damn it, why did I do this? But honestly at this point I'm really happy with them, and I wasn't expecting to be so happy with them. And I know I could have just got like press-on nails, but I wanted to make this more of like an adventure video for you guys. I thought it'd be a little bit more interesting than just like, I bought this pack of press-on nails, here's me pressing them on. Like I thought that it'd be a fun experience to do, and I don't know, hopefully I was right. Well, I was right for me. I think it's worth it. So I didn't say this before or like during or directly after the process, but the nails cost 56 euros and 70 cents, and that actually had a 10% discount on it because we had to reschedule my appointment. And the total for the eyebrows was 40 euros, 50 for the threading and henna tint. Okay, so now that the recap of the first two transformation items is pretty much done, I think that's all I have to say. The next thing that we're going to work on, that we're going to change, is the clothes. So a big part of being an Insta model or an Insta baddie is the fashion sense, and it's a relatively like specific style, but I do think that there is a lot of room for like creativity. You see a lot of really tight clothes, you see camo print, you see animal print, a lot of black, a lot of off the shoulder, and just really form-fitting, really flattering to curves and stuff if you have them. Unfortunately, I don't have them that much, so we'll see how everything looks. Definitely for this, like with the nails, I went more for like Insta baddie rather than Insta model, because I think Instagram model is a little bit more mainstream, but I think with the Insta baddie then you get a little bit more interesting, like a little bit more creative, and that's when you really start to see the alternative influence come into play. You do see a lot of like platform shoes, like lace up stuff, corsetry, fishnet is a huge one. So for the clothes segment of this transformation, I got very lucky because I was looking at some sites. I was looking at Fashion Nova, of course, and they get pretty expensive, and so I got super lucky because Yoins offered to send me some Instagram inspired clothing for this video. So in this segment I'm going to show you everything that I picked out, and then what I'm thinking I'll do is I'll pick out 2, maybe 3 like full outfits for the finished look that we'll see later. And so actually what I'm wearing right now, this cropped hoodie with like fishnet in the back is one of the items. I'll admit that I'm actually a huge fan of like Insta baddie fashion style because it does have so many like alternative elements like I was saying, and so I'm excited for a lot of these pieces. I'm curious to see if they fit me, if it works, how it looks. So let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys tops first. So this is the first top that I got. It is a, what is this, leopard? Cheetah. It's an animal print and it's like a velvet, just like a spaghetti strap, whatever. Next up is this one, which I think combines a couple elements that's very common for the Instagram style. It's a crop top and then there's like this chain detail, but then the shiny black material I think is like a really big aspect of the fashion. So here is this top. So this next top is one that has the classic off-the-shoulder elements. It has some like corset detail tie situation in the back, completely open back. But with this one, I have a couple issues. As you can see, I definitely could not lace this up all the way. And then they sewed the tag in right here, which like in theory is fine, except for you can see it. Turn up the exposure. You can really see it in real life that there's just like these things here, but I think maybe they didn't really even know what the top was or something, because it's like, I don't know, I think this was an interesting decision. Wish it was there. Oh well. But what I might do to fix this part is just tuck it under, which I think might maybe look better anyway if it's a little bit more of like a bandeau size as opposed to like a longer crop top. So I think that at least in the meantime, if I don't find a longer string, that can work. But otherwise it would be nice to have it be kind of a full top. So I really like this next top. This was another one that I kind of picked out because I thought that it met the Insta baddie qualifications but also met my personal ones, so that I might use it after this video. I noticed that tops like this were really popular, especially in like festival season. But yeah, I really like this one. I'm a sucker for buckles, definitely a sucker for black crop tops, as we go over on this channel every time I have a haul. So when I saw this top, I could not resist getting it. I think that just like plain colored like crop camis are really popular. That's definitely like a trend that I see. But then this one says Los Angeles, which of course, as we know, Los Angeles is the home of the best Insta models. So I thought that this was too perfect for this video. So these are another Instagram trend that I fucking love. The cropped hoodie where it basically looks like they literally just cut it off. This is one that's kind of divisive. Some people hate it, some people love it. I love it. And then this one has the fishnet in the back, which is great. So yeah, I think this definitely falls under the Insta baddie category and also in my own category as well. And then I think it looks really cute with the white crop tops though. So then I got some skirts, and with this first one I definitely could have gotten a size smaller. And so with this one we have, you know, the animal print, snake print specifically, that I think is really popular. Then it has some nice cutout detail, and it's just a very simple bodycon high-waisted skirt. So the other skirt that I got, I kind of can't decide on. So it has two panels, one in the back, and then of course this one in the front. I did try to wear it with like booty shorts underneath, but it just looked really weird, and maybe I should try to like lace it all the way closed. So this is how it looks laced up tighter. I don't know how much tighter I could go really. I'm not sure if this is better, but maybe it is. And now this panel looks really weird, so I guess I can just try to do that. I don't know. So I got one dress, and I got this one because I feel like it's reminiscent of like the classic, I think it's Kim K who had this outfit. This is what it is. I think that is the one that everybody kind of chooses to emulate. So I feel like this one was sort of similar. I feel like this one was a kind of classic in the Instagram model category. So this next pair I feel like I've seen a lot, where it's basically like high-waisted trousers or like business pants, and then like with a chain, and then like cinched at the bottom. So I think that this is really trendy, at least right now. Definitely seen some photos of it. So then last but not least, I had to get a pair of high-waisted camo pants with the cinched leg. This is definitely an Instagram trend. Couldn't do this video without a pair of camo pants, but these I liked the orange, white, black, and gray color pattern. It also has some stripes on the side. I kind of wish that the print was like a little bit bigger because I feel like it's pretty busy, but for the video, just for the video, I think it's okay. So I feel like one of the trends that I see for like accessories is a little bit more dainty. I feel like either you do have like big chain necklaces, or you see like a lot of layering, a lot of stacked necklaces, but like fairly dainty. I wanted to get something, you know, small, something up high. I think that short necklaces and almost even collars and chokers can fall under the Insta baddie category. And so that wraps up the fashion segment of this style transformation. I know there was a lot. I almost didn't even realize how much that there was. Let me know in the comments down below which item was your favorite, what outfits do you think I could make out of this, and then maybe see if what you said is what I chose at the end. Whew, okay, so next up we have, oh gosh, what am I gonna do next? Well, we do have to finish dealing with the wig, and I'm so nervous about the makeup because, as you guys know, that is not my strong suit at all, so I've been practicing. I bought stuff specially for this, and we will see how it goes. But yeah, I am one step closer to becoming an Instagram model. How exciting. Okay, so here is the wig. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. I was considering styling the wig a little bit more, but actually in my research I saw that just straight left alone hair is a lot more common than any type of hairstyle, at least for what I'm going for today. Except for maybe like the pigtail French braids. Those I saw a lot. But with this wig, since it is just a lace front and not a full lace, and also since I'm not great at doing like full ponytails and stuff with wigs, I'm gonna leave it alone. So luckily for me, this is very like on trend. Definitely qualifies, in my opinion, for Instagram model hair or Insta baddie hair. But now that we have the hair segment figured out, I'm satisfied at least. Next up, we are almost done, just have to do makeup and then the final outfits. So let's do some makeup. Okay, the makeup is such a big part of the Instagram model aesthetic, and so it's something that I wanted to try to do as good as possible as I could manage. So we have a lot to cover. As you guys can see, my eyebrows have calmed down a little bit. The henna tint on the skin has started to fade, but I still think that they're okay to like not put any makeup over. They are a little bit less bold, but that's okay. So I'm actually going to do this out of order than I usually would do. I'm gonna do eyes first, then gonna do face and base, and then going to do lips. Yes. And so for the eyes, when I was looking up inspiration, I saw that you tend to see a lot of neutral tones, a lot of warm tones. Also saw some pinks in there, some kind of warmer rosy tones, and shimmer. Luckily, my aunt for Christmas gave me this MAC Aaliyah palette that definitely has some colors in here that fit with what we're going for. So shout out to my aunt for doing that. Very good timing, because otherwise I would have had to buy a lot more eyeshadow. And I already bought so much makeup for this video, like an ungodly amount of makeup for this video. So let's see if I can do it. know it's not perfect, but I think I'm gonna just have to like cut my losses. I don't know, this just took me this took me over an hour to do, and fucking it's pretty good for my skill level, I feel like, which is basically nothing, but I'm just gonna have to accept that this is what I did. It's the very last step for the eyes, and I can't fucking believe I've only done the eyes as lashes. So okay, so I think the eyes are finally done. Took me like 2 hours, I think. I think I did the false lashes okay. I kind of can't tell. I've only worn them like 5 times in my life. I think for my skill level, this is good enough. I'm gonna do my primer and foundation off camera, and then I'll meet up with you guys to do contour. I got this NYX Pro palette cream, whatever. I am not good at contour. I don't contour at all. I've tried it twice in my life, and it was practicing for this video. I'm gonna use this for concealer, this for contour. Hopefully I can fucking do it, and hopefully I can do it a little bit quickly. I don't know. we're just gonna have to try. Let's hope this works. Well, that's definitely too much. So my battery died, but while I was waiting for it to charge, I tried to blend out the contour as much as I could. Added nose contour because I forgot, and then I added some highlight, the liquid highlight, and just like the tiniest amount of blush. I really can't tell if I'm doing this right or if it looks good, because I'm not sure how it's like supposed to look on me and my face shape and all that jazz. I've watched so many tutorials on every single one of these steps, but it's so hard to know if it looks good on you. I think that's how you're supposed to do it. I really don't know. So I'm just gonna kind of leave it alone now, and so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw the wig on, and then the very last step that we have, I guess I have to powder, and then it's lips. The last step is lips, and it's the step that, besides contour, I've been the most nervous about. It's been the one that I practiced the most. I went makeup shopping like 4 or 5 times to get all this shit. Like 3 or 4 of those were specifically just for lip items. I bought like 5 or 6 different shades, and I think at this point I could have just bought the Kylie lip kit that is like the one and just got that, and then it would have been fine. And so I don't know, I have myself put a lot of pressure on this moment. Here is everything with the wig on, and I hope I powdered everything okay. I didn't bake my face because I have no idea how to fucking do that. But this is what we got. And doing the lips, like I said, I practiced a bunch, so I practiced like 5 or 6 times. And of course one of the big things is doing the overlined lips, which I tried to do, and so here are all of the attempts that I made with the different combinations of lip color and lip liner and different sizes and all that jazz. And unfortunately, as you can kind of tell, I didn't perfect my technique for this. So what I'm going to do today for the real deal, I think, is I might go a little bit overlined, but I'm not going to do anything too extravagant, just to honestly for time's sake. But thoughts right now is I feel like my face is a little bit light, but I know that I am a very pale person, so I think it's okay, but it still feels a little bit light. I know that my forehead contour got kind of hidden by the wig a little bit, so I might want to bring this back down a little bit. I don't know. Don't know if that's gonna do anything. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we'll have to see how this looks once I fill it in, and so I'm going to use this Essence matte lip shit vibrant shock whatever. It was half off and ended up being the one that I liked the most, so as good I'm gonna get it. I think it's okay. I think it's as even as I'm gonna get it. So I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of highlights on my Cupid's bow. So with that, holy shit, makeup is done, and I will meet you guys with the final look.
Like I'm so perfect, like I know when I don't know. Like I deserve the shit that you put me through. I don't really do anything bad. You're just looking for a reason, get mad. Why you out here tweaking like that? Why do you go looking for something no I can't even say? Why do I get caught up in all of your selfish games? All you do is hate on me like every single day. All I know is something's gotta change. I don't lose my patience. I don't keep you waiting always. I don't make you crazy, 'cause I'm looking amazing, yeah. I told you I'm looking amazing, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Don't lose my patience. Don't keep you waiting always. Don't make you crazy. 'Cause oh, you know I'm looking amazing, yeah. So perfect, like I know, no, I don't know. True.
Okay, so that is it for my Instagram transformation. I hope you guys liked this video. This was quite the challenge for me. I've been working on this video for so long, and I spent so much money on all of this. I don't even know how much it was for the eyebrows, the nails, all the makeup, the shoes. Thankfully, luckily, Yoins provided the clothes, and then Wiggins' hair provided the wig. I definitely feel like a totally different person. It's been really fun to see my hair look like this, to have makeup like this. I'm pretty proud of myself, so I hope you guys like it. Make sure to comment down below and let me know what you think. Did I pull it off? Did I not? What was your favorite final look? So with all of that said, I can't believe it's over. Like, I can't believe that it's finally done. Wow. I guess I have to go home and edit it, but you know. Okay, and so my camera battery died and my backup battery isn't working, so we switched to my phone. So sorry about the quality, but this is just the outro, so I figured you guys wouldn't mind. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!